Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Jay Happ will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bounce to first, reined in, and Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
for
first.
The Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwing, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's hitless in 6 tries.
Mikey Mata.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 55, John Hicks.
So stepping in, John Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one the count now. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. Stanton on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at center fielder Jacoby Jones. This is a guy that has plus speed, really sure-handed in the outfield, and can go get him in the gaps with the best of them.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped him up. Goodrum is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Dawa Lugo. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Lugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone 2 for 8. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 2-1 home. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Three-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Jordy Mercer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lugo over at second. Reyes is over at first with 1 away. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. One and one, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. To second for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now, Aaron Hicks coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 4.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hicks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Jones is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
Standing in, Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Matuk is there. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a pop up now. And this is taken in for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Called strike 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the pitch. That misses 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Stepping in, Dawa Lugo. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Goodrum shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Reyes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he struck him out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius gonna have to hurry. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup.
Match at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. from the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Mikey Mata.
Into the box now, Mikey Matuk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Hang on. You got time.
And he'll step off and try again. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. He's got it barehanded on the move. Not in time. Great effort, comes up just short, and now runners will be at first and second with nobody out.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Matuk on second. Goodrum on at first with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Coming to the plate now, Dawel Lugo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
3 runs already home here. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Victor Reyes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Seventh inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Tigers lead this one 5-2. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Urshela leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees, and the deficit remains 5-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeimer Candelario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Please.
He got a fastball
Now
and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Nestor Cortes Jr. is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. Hicks is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 8.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Matuk. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it remains 5-2. Lewis Coleman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 19, Lewis Coleman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And it's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. In now, John Hicks.
Leading
He'll
off
try
for the
and
Tigers,
lead things off here in
the
inning
catcher,
number 9.
55, John Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. The throw into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Dawa Lugo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Now batting, Jacoby Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering to the right side and through a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Play ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. LeMahieu for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Joe Jimenez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Joe Jimenez.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now, well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Brett Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner
for the Yankees. Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Jones, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Gardner, the runner at first with two gone. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Last chance for the Yankees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Fulmer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Joe Jimenez hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.